Good day everyone, I am Fearl and Malaki from BSED-2-2 and I'm here to present my research report on the acquisition of Korean language Hangul of the first year English major students of Palawan State University in connection to social interaction theory. Now, let's go to the introduction. The popularity of Korean culture in the Philippines nowadays is really undeniably high. Like, for example, BTS, Blackpink, Korean movies or telenovelas, and so on. That's why the influence of Korean culture is also visible in Filipinos' youth's fashion, taste in entertainment, and especially in acquiring Korean language. So, the main focus or objective of this report is to determine what learning preference, factors that most influence and best help the first year English major students of Palawan State University in acquiring Korean language Hangul, and based on those offer recommendations in gain understanding and knowledge in acquiring Korean language Hangul. And now, let's proceed to the research methodology. The design used in this quantitative research study is descriptive, wherein it is method that describes the characteristics of the population of the phenomenon that being studied. When it comes to the population and sample, this study was conducted with over 21 first-year English major students of Palawan State University that purposefully sample, which aims to gather information and the connection of social interaction theory on the acquisition of Korean language Hangul. The research instruments that used is a survey questionnaire which were divided into two parts. First is the open-ended question, which are answerable by yes or no, and second is a checklist that was distributed via online platform. While interpreting the connection of social interaction theory on acquisition of Korean language Hangul, the researchers used figures and tables to label the important topic, and the use of frequency and percentage is present in the study. And now, let's proceed to the main findings. In pie chart 1, familiarization to Korean language Hangul, 81% of the respondents responded yes, that they are familiar with the Korean language Hangul. In pie chart 2, students' engagement in a Korean language Hangul conversation. Out of 100%, 62% of the respondents answered yes, that they have been engaged in a conversation where the use of Korean language Hangul is present. In pie chart 3, out of 100%, 90% of the respondents responded yes, that they have been an experience of using short Korean language Hangul words or sentences. In pie chart 4, it shows that out of 100%, 81% of the respondents responded yes, that they are interested in acquiring Korean language Hangul. In the results of bar charts, majority of the respondents say that the influence of friends brought by socialization and interaction has led to the respondents' acquisition of Korean language Hangul. Out of 21 respondents, 15 responded that socializing and interacting with others to learn better at a faster pace is their language preference, which says that language acquisition is always connected to social interaction theory with people that surrounds us or the social interaction theory itself. Out of 21 respondents, 18 responded that having a conversation with someone who knows and speaks Korean language Hangul is the factor of interaction that best helped them, saying that respondents and most of the people always rely on a social interaction conversation where the desired language of acquisition is present. And now, let's proceed to the last part, the recommendation. In the view of findings, we recommend that first-year English major students of Palawan State University should establish an effective and better social interaction to those persons who had knowledge about Korean language. and also by giving support from educational community like dictionaries, Google Translator, books, Korean movies, and so on that would help them in gaining knowledge about Korean language Hangul. That's all. Thank you.